Hello and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2 with me, Matthew Caddies, aka Poogie. Excuse my coughing, but I have returned to Hang 8 to actually get the box gem. Yes, so the thing I missed, if you watched the previous episode, is that I missed the nitro detonator crate here in Hang 8. So yeah. And this is what the level is with Coco. Yes, I am finally playing a level as Coco. And she controls the same as in Crash 1 because it uses the same engine. Does, dare I say, Insane Trilogy. So, is that something? And yes, unlike with some other vehicles in Crash 3, she can actually pilot the surfboard. So yes, and at least I like to think of it as a surfboard. It's certainly, though it has a motor. Yes, that's the main difference. So, with that said, let's go around. And indeed, over here. And there we go. Yeah, that is very funny. Okay, didn't mean to do that. So let's position her behind there. And very... not so good! Let's try that again, shall we? Thank you. Not an easy thing to do, mind, but yeah. Thankfully, I will get the nitro detonator. Yeah, I missed that. To give my commentary, and I don't know why they placed those two Audrey 2s at the other end there. I honestly don't know why. Seriously. Was that supposed to be an area in the original game? Because unless I use something of a cheat or something, I don't think I'd be able to get there even with a sliding jump. Seriously. So, yeah. It just baffles me. I'm guessing it could be. I don't know if you can reach that platform, but yeah. That's always baffled me with this level. Certainly the gem path in this level. Yeah, other than that, yeah, what you see is what you get. I'm just doing it. And I'm nearly there, although I already... oh, no, I didn't get the thing. No, I'm thinking of another gem, aren't I? Yes, the speed gem. I'm going to call it the speed gem. I haven't got the box gem here, so you get out of the way, Audrey 2. You are not having me for supper. So now, with that done, I think that completes the... oh, with the exception of Snow Go. I forgot about Snow Go because you have to get the red gem there. I will get to that in a moment. I will actually be getting the red gem for Snow Go. So, with that said, yeah. That actually, getting the red gem for Snow Go, requires you to go up to the second floor and enter the second, dare I say, river level air crash. So yeah, so I have indeed done that. So do I want to face the I've already faced the Komodo brothers recently, so why don't let's see, I could go into Bear It because there is a secret pathway there that will lead us into air crash. Or I can go all the way up to the third floor and indeed see what levels we can do here. And apparently Cortex wants to speak to us.
Good show, Crash. The Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle. But now's not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
One correction I would like to make, it is not, dare I say, the first bear level I'm thinking of. It's this one, Bear Down. And it seems only Crash can ride on Pola's back. Yeah, I feel sorry for poor Pola, just saying. Anyway, to the second bear level, Bear Down. And yes, this one has a secret, as I say. I got it wrong, it wasn't Bear It, it was Bear Down. The second of the levels, and it's right at the end as well. You will see here that there is a huge gap here. And yes, we need to actually do the equivalent of a running jump. And that is done by pressing down the circle button on the PlayStation controller at the very end of the jump. Yeah, that's how it works in Crash 2. Yes, because the way it works, the whole momentum, you get a sudden burst of speed. So you can use that forward momentum to actually cross the gap. Although I did use it there against the Orca whales, which is not so great. So yeah, if anything, one of the hardest things to get in this stage isn't the crystal, but the gem, because of how fast Polar actually goes. Seriously, I have not even bothered in some cases to get the gem on my first go because of that, because of my short temper and everything. Also a new addition to this level are the Cortex minions who are lifting and dropping these blocks of ice. Yes, and if you go either if you fail to jump over them or indeed hit them while running, then Crash will trip up and pretty much land in the snow. Well, yeah, that was one of the funnier deaths in Crash 2. Even though they did change a few things in this game. But, yeah, we have made it fairly easily to the end of the level. So you will see there a bunch of platforms. And indeed, I want to go on those platforms, because in the middle of this area, you will see, I didn't die there, you will actually see a platform. Obviously you didn't, because I foolishly went to the rightmost platform. You know, you don't have to go that way. I did, because I'm an idiot. So, indeed, let's try this again. And indeed, that will warp you up to a secret area, and I will explain that in a moment. But for firsties, let's just actually land here, shall we? And then spin the nitro. I don't know why I did that, actually. I missed so many boxes. So, yeah, follow these three platforms, or the one to the right, although you may have to go to the right there. And this will take us to a secret area of the warp room. Thankfully, we will get to keep the crystal we got, or any gems if we got there, and that will give us a portal to Air Crash. And yes, I do want to save here. So I'm going to save, because this is a secret area, and I do want to try this. So, with that said, let's go into, you can see, 4 other levels. Snow Go, that's the way to get the red gem. I'll get to that in a moment. And a couple of new levels as well. But where I am going to go, and the only area we can go to, actually, is Air Crash, which allows us to find a secret area with the boxes. This is the only way to get the box gem. And I'll be damned to get those things there, so let's see. Let's get around here, shall we? Yeah, that's annoying as fudge. And then, can I get around here? Maybe. I hate this level, as I say. And then, go over here, and then destroy the nitro, and that's it! Yeah, fairly short level. And this is only to get boxes, by the way. There isn't a hidden gem here, although there is a death route in this level. If we head backwards, there isn't anything there. There aren't any boxes or anything, so you don't have to worry about backtracking. Unlike in a later level, and I will mention it when I get there. It's on the next floor up, I believe. So yeah, but for now, yeah, we will go through here. And I don't know if I did. I did do the bonus stage. Yeah, I remember. So yeah, I am not going to go to Snow Go just yet, but I will be soon. As I say, I want to get the box gem in Air Crash first. As I did say, the warp for Snow Go is on that platform I just passed there. So, with that said, yeah, what you see is what you get. I am going to keep this in, to be honest, because it does show me getting the gem. I won't always do this for Crash 2, but I will do for any hidden pathways within levels. Hell, wait until Crash 3. In that game, we will have to actually get an item that was introduced in that game, but continues in this game. But, as I say, now I want to go over here and destroy this box. And yes, same thing as before. And I do like how Coco's body slam is more of a ground pound, really. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it's more of a ground pound. Seriously, has she been taking lessons from Yoshi or something? How to ground pound? Seriously, the way she does it is very similar to Yoshi and Mario. So yeah, and that being said, there we go! Yeah, fairly simples. Again, I have already covered. Anyway, since I don't know if I died or not. I might die here, to be honest. But firstly, get the box. Yep. And there's another Aku mask that I do wish to get. I might get it for the death route. Do I want to go on the death route? Maybe, although I did already get the boxes. Yeah, the death route in Crash. Okay, I am going to get the other gem. So yeah, so let's have a look at the death route in Air Crash. Firstly, we have these platforms which we have to jump over multiple numbers of them. And then we can go over here, and these platforms move even quicker. And there's a hippo in between them, which does not do well for timing. So, let's move quickly, shall we? And yeah. Just timed it there. There aren't any boxes on the death route, so yeah, that was in the hidden area, of course. But, there we go. Yeah, Air Crash is a huge level for getting gems, and at the very end we have 3 hippos. Again, just be careful where you land. And then, there's the gem! So yeah, no box gem then, I was wrong. So, indeed, I will skip ahead to where I get... I don't know if I actually do skip ahead to the box gem. If I go back to Air Crash, then I will actually skip ahead to where I get the box gem. Or where I am near, should I say, the thing. Or maybe I just go to thing. So let's see. Do I go back into Air Crash? Or do I go to another level? I don't know. Okay, no. Instead, what I will do is I will actually go up to the 3rd floor and visit the the first of a new type of level, the ruin levels. And these are a little different than the demo, although they're quite similar to the ruin levels from Crash 1. The difference is there are a lot more hazards here in this level. So, firstly, we have these rats, big as blooming cats, and oh boy, I hope there isn't a death route. Actually, I think there is. Which, in that case, I've completely flunked that one then. Although I've been no, there isn't. No, I'm wrong. There is an area off to the left there with blanked out boxes. We cannot get that without going through the secret area again. However, we cannot simply go through, Air Crash again to get, or, dare I say, oh yes, bear down to get it. No, we have to go to a specific level, which is on the 4th floor, to actually get to the entrance of this level. So with that said, let's actually go down here and be introduced to these stupid lizard enemies. Their upper half cannot be attacked with a spin, so the only way to actually get rid of them is to actually use a slide maneuver using the circle button, and that isn't always easy in the 3D sections because you may be in the middle of a jump and the gigantic lizard would come up to you and pretty much knock you down. Okay, there is a dare I say, a death route in this level. However, there aren't any boxes on there because the boxes are on the secret path. The other thing of annoyance in Road to Ruin is that these annoying stone heads that breathe fire, sometimes they will be located over breakable platforms. And that really does me head in because of how annoying it is to actually run across one while it is breathing fire. And I know, sometimes you can jump away from them, but not if the platforms fall down. And this bit's annoying as well. Yes, stupid lizard. Also, I don't want to miss the thing. And there's a bunch of boxes here. Thankfully, in this level, they will just become solid boxes. In the next Ruin level, Ruination, they all turn into Nitros. Seriously, they all turn into Nitros. And it's very hard to get around there unless you have an Aku Aku mask. For someone like me who's played Crash since the days of the PlayStation 1, that is really pissy for me. I mean, it's well designed. I will give Naughty Dog that, but holy crap, I cannot do it all the time when I'm losing my head over a video game. Anyway, the bonus stage has us jumping on these platforms. And I don't know why I did a standing jump. And we have this. Yes, in order to get across, we need to hit the exclamation boxes, yada, yada, yada. Apparently the platforms do come back if you want to go back for them. So there's no need for me to backtrack here. Seriously. All I need to do is bounce on that block, jump over there, and get the other crates. Yeah, not too bad. Wait until Ruination, as I say. I don't even want to think about the gem pathway. Because we need a gem to get through that. I think it's the green gem. Yeah, it is the green gem, which I already have from the eel deal. So yeah. So now let's go back to the main stage. And indeed, we will hopefully get across. Thank goodness this is Insane Trilogy. Because this acts as a checkpoint, as I say, in Insane Trilogy. So, let's go past these guys. And spin the things, of course. Then... oh boy, stupid monkeys. They're even more annoying than in the native fortress stages in Crash 1. Because they can now jump, can the monkeys, which they could not. Actually, they could jump. No, they rolled in Crash 1, which is very annoying. And did I get the no, because of the boxes on the hidden pathway, of course. I easily forget! Holy shit! Right, back to this! So, let's get the, that's annoying.
Crash, thank goodness! I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure, but Cortex might be trying to...
Okay, sorry, it was Coco. And yes, Cortex is the bad guy, I know. Don't know if Crash himself knows, but we shall see. Anyway, to the third level. And this one also has a timer run. I'm not going to go for that gem just yet, the yellow gem. Because, as I say, when I originally played Crash Bandicoot 2 on the PlayStation 1, I could never get the yellow gem. I could never get the yellow gem in the original version of Crash 2, sorry. So yeah, because of my huge dislike of timed speedruns in video gaming. So yeah, so I am not going to go for that. I will, I won't be going for that in this run. I will be getting it later. Yes, you can see there you have 1 minute and 8 seconds. So yeah, I'm not going to go for that because, as you can see, I don't have, or at least when I started the level, I don't have any Aku Aku masks. I do want to do the run with an Aku Aku mask. At least one Aku Aku mask, so I can actually get through any obstacles without making myself so pissed off. And you can actually slide right over that gap. Yeah, it is big enough for Crash to actually slide across. So yeah, and I don't know why the hell I'm missing it, but there we go. Yeah, why I missed the thing? I think I'm going for the ear thing actually. So yeah. So do I want the crystal? Yeah, maybe. Although, as I say, I did not get the thing. So there goes the thing. I actually did go for the gem. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Well, I'm plant food. Literally! Ha! So I won't be going for the yellow gem then. So be it. Let's see, I can slide over that gap. So I will get to see the the hidden area after all. So, indeed, up we go to this area. And then, oh crap. This is gonna blow up in my oh no, it's not. No, I'm too far away from it. So now, boing, get the thing. And what do we have here? More, things. Very nice. Very nice. Indeed. And there we go. Yeah, aside from the TNT box, which is easily avoidable at the beginning, not a hard bonus stage. Oh, and as I say, the hardest thing in this stage is the yellow gem. But I am not getting the yellow gem now, because of my failure to do so. I'm getting gobbled up by a frigging Audrey 2. Yes. Screw you, Audrey 2! Don't feed me Seymour. Let's go over here then, and indeed get past you. And do I want to? Yes, I do want to go around here. And with that, that will get me to the other side. Sometimes, if you knock an Audrey 2 backwards, then you can indeed get it knocked into either another, dare I say, fly trap, or into another box. So yeah. So how many boxes do I have left? Exactly 10 boxes. So I want to avoid you. So let's see. 2, 4. There's only 4 nitros there. I'm guessing the remaining 10 are nitros, because that would make sense. And I have to go around again. Oh boy. And there's my example of knocking an Audrey 2 into a box. Yes, and I would probably knock this Audrey 2 into one of the boxes. Again. So yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I do like the water levels, as well as the, I guess, the, surfer music, which is here. I still don't think it's as good as the original. I mean, some of the instrumentation added does seem a bit forced. Maybe that's just my nostalgia goggles on or something. Because, of course, Josh Mansell did actually bring in some